Good morning. Average Joe Project episode 3. Can't believe we're on 3, but here we are. In this episode, we're going to be talking about, or really not talking about much, but shed hunting. I'll be honest, we're probably a few weeks late, or maybe like 2 weeks late. There is still one buck, little 8-pointer holding on our property out here. But yesterday, I actually got the opportunity to shed hunt with Greg, and we had a great day. I didn't do much filming because it's a piece of ground that he has access to, and honestly just kind of want to keep that a little bit confidential. So I'm going to show you guys what we found, because I will say we found a few hammers. But today I'm out at the Twin 80 farm here, and yesterday was 80 degrees. We put on like 10 miles. I'm still feeling a little bit slow today, but it is now 34 degrees and rain and snow like mix right now. And so I am just procrastinating in the truck, trying to get motivation to get outside, but it is not looking too good. Here, I'll just kind of open the door so you can kind of see what's going on. Now it's snowing a little bit more. I think you can see that in the video, but so yeah, I need a little motivation. I've already drank all my coffee, but this storm is probably gonna last all day, so I don't think I'm gonna, get any breaks in the weather, but I don't know. I'm enjoying the 80-degree truck right now, so we'll see if I can actually get out and want to even walk a little bit. Yesterday, I carried so much garbage. Well, not garbage, just equipment. It was crazy, and then adding on all the antlers that we found onto my backpack. I don't think I'm going to do it again today, so I need to kind of reassess what I'm bringing in and everything, and then we can get going. About a mile in and nothing, but it is it's pretty wet. I'm kind of soaked already, which is all right, but I did find one dead deer in the river. It was a doe, yeah, which is kind of a little bizarre, but so far nothing to report other than I am soaked and it's pretty cold. So I'll keep after it. I could walk back to the truck and get my rubber boots, 500 yards, but no, I'm an idiot and think that it can't get any more wet. Well, I don't think I'm choosing the best spot, but it feels like this is the most shallow level area. So here we go. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, this immediately regretting this. All for sheds? What am I doing? I can get so much, that was so dumb, but if I don't find any sheds up here, I'm gonna be so pissed because I am swamped. Boots are soaked. But, oh God, what an idiot. I'm really out here for 2 deer. One is a big 9-pointer, and we know he survived. And then there was this big 12-pointer, and I passed him this fall because he broke off his basically his entire side. And then he got injured, and his tongue was hanging out, and he just didn't look good. He obviously got it in a fight. And so I'm out here pretty close to our property line, and I see an old stand that I haven't seen before. So I'm like, well, I want to check it out. That is kind of cool. I want to see, you can see it hanging up in the tree up there. But as I'm walking up, I also get a glimpse at some bones, and I'm pretty sure this is the buck we call Tips, unfortunately. Kind of, I'll show him to you, but also like he died right next to this old stand that tipped over. I mean, that thing's probably been there for years, but here he is. Dang. Dang, that stinks. Well, this was part of the reason why I wanted to cross the river, is to try to find this guy, and I did. Super tough way to go. I hate to see it, especially when I know it wasn't from a hunter, it was from another deer that I think gored him. And this is why I passed him, is he had broken all of these off in October. So he was 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, you know, basically a typical 12-pointer, and all about the same size. So I'll put the tape on him, see, we kind of thought he was gonna be, you know, a little bit over 150, maybe 160, but his beams are just short, and that's the tough part. So, but super cool genetics. Yeah, this one hurts, but at least we put a bookend to this chapter of this buck we named Tips. From a good ways away, I saw this probably from 50 or 75 yards, another deadhead, but I don't know, this one, God, it's a nice deer. Wow, but it's probably from 2 years ago. Dang. But that could be this year's because it's got fur on it. It probably is. If I remember right, I think that's one of our 10-pointers we wanted to let walk. Wow, that's 2 deer, and we haven't no one's killed anything here. So either it's coyotes or maybe someone shot it on the road because we're not too far away. But oh damn, this one hurts too. This isn't as positive a video as I thought it was going to be. I mean, that's just a nice 2.5, I mean, maybe 3.5-year-old, but just super genetics. Like, honestly, it probably is a 3.5, but it could be a 2.5. Dang. Driving to our west feeder, and the last time I was out here, I obviously messed up or made a mistake and didn't turn it on correctly, and so we didn't get any pictures. And I was kind of looking, I'm like, I hope I didn't leave the door open, but I don't know, I must not have just turned it on. But when I was driving up, I'm like, this is now 2 for us, and honestly pretty cool to find another shed laying here. And this is a 2.5-year-old deer that we know he broke the brow, but he's got that dagger point. He's been on camera on us all year. Making one last round before it's too dark, and then I gotta hit the road. I'm gassed. I probably put on another 10 miles today, but I'm going by this giant cottonwood, like 100, I mean, who knows how old, huge tree. And I'm like, well, how am I gonna get here? I climb up on this log, I'm like, well, I'm not gonna cross the river down there. And I look over and I'm like, what is that? And I'm like, that looks like tines. And sure enough, I don't know if you heard the ducks, but it's a shed. And I bet that buck is coming in here and bedding right here. And I'm pretty sure that this is this year's, yeah. Wild. And it's a nice one too. And I know this might sound crazy. I don't know this deer at all. I'm gonna have to look, but I mean, it's got blood on it. Crazy. Like he must have just come, hop right in here and bedded right there, or he was trying to get around here for some reason. But I'll give you a little recap. So yesterday on Saturday, I went shed hunted with Greg on a private piece of ground, and we just found a ton, not a ton, I think we found 8 sheds, 1 match, and a couple dead, or 3 deadheads, which isn't good. And then today I wanted to come out here to my property, and I had some things to do, but I did want to, you know, put some boots on the ground, but the time got away from me, so I really only was able to, you know, search probably half of the day. But I did find the one deer. It closes a chapter on tips, which sucks that he died, but he was injured, and I'm not surprised that he did. So, but I found 2 sheds. This guy's pretty nice. He might be a looker next year. He's got a huge beam. Probably I'd say probably a 3.5-year-old deer, maybe 2.5, but probably 3.5. And yeah, so, you know, found the 2 deadheads. That sucks. That's why I said in my last video, I think the feeding and just giving them everything they need, I think is a positive. I don't think it's a negative. I don't think it contributes to EHD, CWD, or whatever you guys want to, you know, whatever it is. I know that they're different, but you know, there's a lot of talk about both of those. I just don't believe it. There's a lot of new info coming out that does kind of, I guess, dismantles the whole CWD claims. Again, not going to go into that, but this is just my journey out here, guys. So, you know, again, this was just shed hunting. The next video, I believe, is going to be turkey hunting. I set up 2 blinds today, so, and I saw turkeys kind of all around the place and on our property. So hopefully I could shoot my first tom with a bow, or first tom ever. So stay with us, and I will see you on a turkey hunt.